Culture is the shared beliefs, values, and way of life of a group. It takes years to develop, and it's what you feel when you enter our doors. Oak Ridge Methodist Church has 245 years of history and grown through 7 different churches. Our story begins in a tiny church 2 miles north of our current location. Founded in the 1780s, the old Union Graveyard is still a reminder of this early Methodist church. Members fought for freedom and a way of life in the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. The Lowry family donated land that became the Oak Ridge Military Academy. For over 100 years, we gave financial support and shared pastors. Among these cadets were George Stevens, who caught the first forward pass ever thrown in a college football game. John Heisman saw it and added the play to the official rules of football. Interestingly, a more recent member of our church was a longtime NFL referee. Another cadet, George Parrott, was a naval officer, and he had a World War II Navy destroyer named for him. Since 1825, this site has been home to 4 churches. The first 3 of these eventually became a dormitory for the military academy. Cottrell Memorial followed in 1925. The small half-moon window in our current sanctuary is a piece of that church. A separate Methodist church was on the campus of the military academy, but it burned in 1914. Parishioners rescued pews, hymnals, and the organ from the burning church, and they became part of the Linville Chapel, built across the street with donations from our members. We shared a pastor and used each other's facilities. In the 1940s, the 2 Methodist congregations joined. The Oak Ridge Easter Horse Show was held to finance the construction of a new church on our campus. The show became an annual event and one of the biggest in North Carolina. The first 6 years paid for the new church that opened in 1952. 8 families donated the stained glass windows, including the Donalds, who were part of the Corner family that grew up in Corner's Folly Home in Cornersville. Those windows are still in the current sanctuary. Our early church had a missionary society that changed its name to the Women's Society of Christ. They had $1 a month dues plus 1 donated chicken required. The group decided that any eggs laid on a Sunday were God's eggs and sold for mission work. They fed the hungry, sewed, and donated to children's homes. Our youth group began in 1965, and our Brunswick stew started 75 years ago with every ingredient donated from farms and gardens to provide scholarships. Horse shows provided over $200,000 to build the gymnasium at Oak Ridge Elementary. Other beneficiaries were the Summer Rec Program, Little League, the Youth Association, Boy Scouts, and Community Center. Our members formed the Oak Ridge Volunteer Fire Department and the regional farmers markets. Over the past 60 years, we've added a new sanctuary, fellowship hall, education building, and the Family Life Center to our campus. We now have over 60 active missions, and we aided 17 countries. Larger missions include backpack ministry and the Guatemalan stoves and water filters. For 245 years, Oak Ridge Methodist Church has created a culture of generosity. We've helped our community, changed our nation, and others around the world. Although we've grown, one thing stayed the same, said Paney Stafford, a 102-year-old lifelong member. We always worked with the other churches to get things done because it helped all of us. We thought of ourselves as one big community. And now it's our turn.